Hello everybody, back here again for their vlog a day, and today is Thursday the 20th, and today was a beautiful day outside, sun shining, a little bit of breeze, not horribly bad, but kind of a little chilly, you gotta say. This time of year, still colder than it should be. They're calling for it to be up in the 40s on Sunday, but I think it's supposed to be single digits tonight for a low. So definitely not really warming up like I was hoping it would. That was kind of, I don't know, just being hopeful, I guess, maybe being optimistic. That was unfounded in the process, but it happens. So sometimes you're not quite as lucky as you thought you were going to be. I got up this morning super early. I was up like before 6:30, just awake, and one of those deals where I was not going back to sleep. So it was just not a fun morning for me. I did watch a little bit of some videos, caught some YouTube stuff and that, and then basically just kind of hung around, had a few things get done, had to take care of a few little odds and end things. I've been looking for a new hot water heater. Mine is leaking right now out of the, I guess, expansion pipe. It's not a big deal. It's slow drip, but it's still just annoying. So I went ahead and I think I found where I'm going to get the one I'm going to get. I've got one last place I've got a price check into, and so hopefully they'll be able to get me a little better deal. As of right now, it's like less than $20 more to pick it up right here in town than it is to drive away to Des Moines to get it. And my theory is I'm going to drive away to Des Moines to get it. I'm going to spend way more than that in gas, and it's definitely not worth it. And plus, right now, my truck still needs tires, that kind of thing. My van's still in the shop, so it won't fit in my car. So I have to borrow a vehicle or whatever. Like I said, I have a friend coming up, hopefully Sunday. Don't know if that's going to happen or not. Found out their mother is sadly really sick right now, dehydrated and just ill as all get out. They actually put the mother in the hospital today, and I haven't heard if the mother got back out or not. They were thinking they get some IV fluids in her and then send her home, but I did not hear if that was the case or if she spent the night. So sadly, just a lot of stress going on in that person's life. I feel so bad for them. I wish I could just be there and just like nothing else, just give somebody a hug when they need it like that. It's one of those things when you're, I don't know, you're hours apart. It just sucks to be that far away from somebody that there's nothing I could truly do. I mean, I can't like, ooh, watch this, snap my fingers and your mom's healthy. But I could at least just, I don't know, just take a little stress off you, maybe try and make you laugh right there in person, that kind of thing. Things get out of hand pretty quick when you get stressed out and you get bad things in your life. You just start overthinking everything, and things go downhill really quickly, and you start looking at stuff way too in-depthly, and you start reading into stuff that really isn't there, and just it sucks when you're dealing with a sick parent. It really does. I mean, I dealt with my dad, and his was super fast and super sick, and then he was gone in like no time. And that right there, I guess in a way maybe made it easier because of the fact that it wasn't a 3 year or a 5 year drawn out thing. But at the same time, it didn't really give you a chance to get the whole closure thing either. So that really sucked. And I feel for this person. I just wish, like I said, I wish I could just like, I don't know, just be there to give them a hug if nothing else. I actually had offered, let me drive down. It's only a few hours down. Drive down. I'm like, hey, say I can do it all. And they're like, no, I'll be working the next couple of days, so it would be really not worth it. And I'm like, dude, I'll drive right back up. I don't even care. If there's just something I can do to make your life a little easier, just let me know and I will be there. So unfortunately wasn't able to really help them in any way. And I hate that. I don't know. I hate that feeling of just not being able to help. I just is the most disgusting feeling I get is just knowing that there's nothing you can do to help somebody. And that sucks. So went ahead, got that kind of wrapped up earlier on this morning and stuff, and throughout the middle of the day, ended up heading out, got some stuff done around the house, nothing major. It was, like I said, it was kind of cold, kind of crappy out, but wasn't horrible bad. Ended up burning some stuff, getting rid of I burned my trash, which is probably not supposed to be doing that right here in town, but I haven't been arrested for it yet, so I'm all good there. Went ahead and got the drain plug I needed to finish putting the radiator back together in the truck. Whoever had put it together had broke off the snap. You can see they broke it 2 different times. They're $3 and plus tax, $2.99 plus tax. Why the hell would you put that back in there? I have no idea. So put that back up in there. Wasn't able to find the parts I needed for it, so I had to kind of hobble some stuff together to make it work. Just engineered it myself, not really that big a deal. Got it all figured out. Got it rebuilt. Ended up deciding to put I had a turn light out up front, Went to replace it and couldn't figure out how to get I couldn't reach it. I just could not get the bulb in that. I actually jumped on YouTube real fast as the sun was going down, figured out how to remove the headlights. Once I removed the headlights, found out how to remove the turning lights. Removed the turning lights, popped the bulb out, and it was froze in this socket. Both the turning lights and the driving light up front there were like half full of water. Like it was, I don't know what happened. I don't know if it had leaked into there, but it was like solid ice. So I ended up breaking the bulb, which wasn't a big deal because it had to come out anyway. Got the socket all cleaned out, got it heated up, got the water all ran out of it. Put the new light bulb in. It's working good. But the whole housing for the turning signal section was, like I said, half full of water. So it's actually in the house right now thawing. Just now it dawned on me, I should have looked to the other side to see if it was full of water too. I could have went ahead and taken it off and let it thaw tonight also. But I didn't think about it until just now. So I'll check it in the morning. If it's full of water, I'll probably just go up in there and stuff. I haven't decided what I might do. If this one fills back up again, I'm just going to drill a hole in the bottom to let it drain out. I don't know how water got in there. I have no clue, but definitely want to get rid of that. So hopefully that doesn't happen again. Went ahead and replaced a couple of light bulbs in the truck. There was like 9 light bulbs out in that truck, from dome lights to driving lights and all kinds of stuff, and just little things you don't realize that goes on. The hood light was not working either, so I thought it was just a bulb, popped the bulb out. So we're looking like hell. The bulb's good. Put power to the plug. Plug was good. Put power to the socket. The light goes in, socket's good. And I'm like, okay, something's not right here. I had powered all the spots. Then I thought, well, let's test the ground. Check the ground on it. And the ground side was corroded. I started knocking some of the corrosion off, and the whole thing is rotted away. It's completely gone. So I'm going to check in the price of it to replace it just with the factory one. And if it's too high, which I got a feeling it probably will be, I can buy an LED light set up on eBay for like $1.99 free shipping. I'll just glue that up in the factory holder, cut the wires, wire it in myself, and then I'm good to go. Plus I'll get better light out of it, less energy used in case I accidentally leave the hood open, won't run the battery down as quick, and go from there. So I got to replace the windshield wipers, which they were, oh my god, they're in the worst shape I've ever seen on a vehicle I've ever bought. Absolutely ridiculous. I don't see how he saw anything at night when the rain that kind of hang out on the high could see it all. It's way braver driver than I am, I guess, in the process. So I also noticed today, after I done at the hardware store and or the parts store, auto parts store, the windshield washer hose that goes from by the arm of the windshield wiper, it actually runs up and sprays out with the wiper blade itself. It's busted on the passenger side, and it's been taped up at some point before, and it's been spraying out quite a while. So I'm just going to replace that hose. It's a couple bucks at most. Stuff's like $5 worst case scenario for like a 50-foot roll. So I'll buy a bunch of it, replace all that up. I have some, but it's actually the bigger size that leads from the pump to that little splitter. I don't have any of the small size, so I'll buy some of it, have it on hand for the next time I get one that's cracked out and giving me problems. Got the radiator all filled back up. The heater core's and working good. I've got amazing heat in that truck. I'm loving that. I'm a giant fan of big heat. It's got a really powerful fan, which is awesome. Blows a lot of air around. Unlike my car, which has an amazing heater but doesn't have a big fan, it gets hot. It just doesn't blow out on you real hard. So definitely real happy about that part. I got my tires ordered. They have already shipped. So I'm hoping my new tires for the truck should be here possibly tomorrow. There's a very small chance. But Monday, there's what they're calling for at the latest. They're hoping to get here. I've also ordered a bunch of ceramic beads to put in instead of actually putting wheel weights on it. So I'm going to mount them up myself. And instead of paying some shop $10 a tire to mount it or to balance them, I'm just going to throw stuff in. That's $40 just that alone, not counting the mounting part. I'll mount them myself on an old rickety tire machine, and then I'll throw the beads in each one. I got already measured out, know how much I'm supposed to use. Then it's like $20 for those. That's going to save me like $60 right there. So definitely excited about saving that money. It was $160 cheaper than buying them in Ottumwa, and I was like, I'd love to shop locally, but I cannot spend $160 on extra. It's after paying my shipping of $75 plus just to get my tires here. So I'm like, I just can't justify that much. I cannot love a local shop for $160. That's not going to happen. So I asked the guys, hey, is there anything better? Can we come to the deal? I was $60, maybe even $70. I could have seen it, but not $160. I just can't come that far. And he's like, at first it all sounded good, and it was like right about that part. I'm like, I'm all for it. Then he tells me I got $100 shipping on the tires. I'm like, you got what? After I agreed upon, I was like, okay, I won't take these stuff. Then he adds on, I have $100 shipping on the tires. And And I'm like, you realize I can order them through TireDirect.com. They're shipping them to my house. A person I've never dealt with before in their life for $75 and like 21 cents. You're charging me $100 to ship them to your shop from your tire company. That makes no sense at all. So that's when I realized at that point he was trying to make an extra $25 minimum on me on the shipping. And I just like, I can't handle that. I'm like, plus you're making $100 extra off what it's going to cost me to get the tires. Because at that rate, he could buy them from Tire Direct and get them there and make more profit. I'm like, dude, I've dealt in retail. I understand the process. Some companies get things cheaper and you have to live with that. But you did not provide me, you haven't built up a rapport with me. You haven't built up a great loyalty with me. So I can't justify $170. So I was out. Like I said, I get tires here. Hopefully get them mounted up. And then I get the truck aligned. And I'm just about ready to go in that damn truck. I mean, it's coming along pretty quick. Just, unfortunately, it was in the shop for so long. The guy supposedly lost my number, so he couldn't call me and tell me it was done. So had that been done, I would have had all this other stuff fixed without freezing to death out there. My hands would be all cold every time I'm working on it. So the one thing I haven't had a chance to do is I usually, when I get a vehicle like that, I'll pull the seats out, pull the carpet out, really just clean that whole vehicle upside down. And I haven't had the luck because it's been so damn cold since I've got it back from the shop that I've got a weird idea I'm thinking about actually is buying one off Groupon, like one of those custom auto detail things. You can get one for like $60. They're normally a couple $100 and they've got them on sale. And just dropping the truck off in Des Moines. Bruce and I go for a run and just let them detail the crap out of the thing for like 3 or 4 hours. And I'm thinking, hell, I'll spend at least 4 hours on it. I won't get it that clean because it's cold out, it's freezing. I won't get it all, spotless like they're going to do. And they're going to be in a heated shop, and that might just let them handle it for that price. So who knows? We'll see what happens, I guess. But it definitely needs a cleaning because that boy was gross. There's sticky stuff like on the carpets. It's just, I dropped the key earlier today and reached down and stuff, and it scared me. I had to actually put my glove on to dig under the seat to get the key that I dropped. So that's definitely needs to be changed and gets cleaned up. But like I said, don't know if I want to mess with this winter. Might have to just say, hell, bite the bullet, spend the $60 and get it fully detailed. So that's all I've got for right now. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.